This is a tea. Back. So fall asleep. Oh, time for time, time for. Oh, oh, come on. Where was Mama? Oh, all right. Mama is having some Hills Science Diet duck and vegetables, sensitive skin and stomach. First time I put that out there, Simon stopped eating it, so I have a couple cans of it. First time she's had it, so Tux is having Fancy Feast beef pate. In the middle, of course, is Ziwi, rabbit and lamb with some nutritional yeast and some flavored probiotics on top. Ah, want everybody everywhere. If you're on D Live, if you're on YouTube, dude, my D Live VODs have been doing some really weird shit. I looked yesterday. My VODs have been getting like hundreds of thousands of views. It can't be real. Yesterday's VOD got 2.6 million views supposedly on D Live. $1.4 million a day ago. 500,000 yesterday. It all just started 7 days ago. No, I don't think it's real. So Mama likes the nutritional yeast with the probiotics on top. Okay. You probably need some of this for all. She didn't eat much, though. I still really like it. Doesn't look like she had much of the first one. I haven't, yeah. I think you might be having a bite now, hopefully. You're eating some though. She's done. Or that one. And they always hate the Ziwi. Man, dude, I should be able to get a refund for that shit, dude. Fuck. I can't believe I can't even entice feral cats to eat their food when I put stuff on top of it, mix it in it. The fucking worst food on the market. They'll eat every other food but that one. Well, the tiki beef liver they didn't like yesterday by itself. I don't know, maybe half of that one. Mm. I wonder if Tux is on the other side of the gate right now, right next to her. Shout out to the D-Livers. Hey, are you guys actually there? Who are you? Good to know each other, D-Livers. It's not the first time though. They probably are. I'll have to. They'll tell me to call Amazon. Last time. All right. Go to sleep. She had her little morning snack. Oh, I was just team killing people last night. Wasn't I? Yeah, I team killed like 3 people last night. But What I'm doing. And I was gone. We go poop and then leave. Missed it? Oh no, it's just nothing exciting. I mean, I got them right here. You just watch them. On that thing I have, whenever I team kill, it clips it because I'm the streamer, and I don't know why it clips it when I team kill and not when fucking weird. Hold on. Oh. Motherfucker. I don't know how it started. Fucking hardcore. I put my dick away. You're eating Tic Tacs? What is that, like a one? Are they the spicy ones?
No, they're the new strawberry and cream Tic Tacs.
What?
I don't really feel the cream in it though.
Tic Tacs? You're eating Tic Tacs? What is that, like a one at a time type thing, ain't it?
I saw a new flavor at the grocery store and I grabbed them. Now I'm eating the whole box in 2 minutes.
How many?
Guys off to our right now.
Tic Tacs used to come in a really small container.
It's right above you. They're landing right in front of you.
But you guys are fucking hardcore. I put my dick away.
There's 3 of them.
God damn it, Leo, you're dropping right on them.
Leo, no, Leo pulled the fuck off, dude. Look at he's bitching out right now. I'm following his ass. I'm gonna beat his ass for this shit. I'm saying, Leo, you don't just fucking run off. Where you go with your sparkly jacket, motherfucker? Huh?
Listen, fuck.
Leo the runaway hoe. I'ma get you, bitch. Come here.
That's the reason why I fucking dropped over here.
Oh, you get a punch in the face for that one. Leo's gonna kill me now, y'all. Get away from me, Leo. I got a gun too. Get the fucking away from me. Don't do it. You don't want to die. Bitch. Don't. I told you, motherfucker. I'm a gold motherfucking member, bitch. You think I give a fuck? Don't fuck with me. I told you not to fuck with me, Leo. I'm gonna pick you up now. Don't fuck with me, Michael Jackson wannabe, bitch. I can just carry you around if I want. You can kill me if you want, motherfucker. I can report you then, huh? What you think about that? Get the fuck back. Don't you do it, dude. I got plenty, bitch. You want to die again? I'm out of here. Fucking idiot. Get away from me, Green. Get away from me, Green. Y'all some pussies. Y'all some pussies. I just made their goddamn night somehow. Was that one? I was on a team killing rampage last night, apparently. I don't know what happened with this one. It wasn't working right. It shows it's playing, but it's frozen on the screen. And Bill says, anyone else have the game frozen screen? Yeah, kill him. Fucking guy. Did I get him? Just the fucking guy? Oh, I remember that one. Him? I couldn't remember which one. You motherfucker.
Shut the other way, bitch.
I know who's who. I remember he was on a motorcycle last time. I'm sorry. Because we had him. Yeah, that teammate was like trying to kill us for no reason. Out of nowhere, he started shooting at me, and then this guy fucking Caesar's asshole, I guess. I thought it was fucking Blue that was. Damn it. He ended up killing us too, I think. Was it really Caesar that was the asshole and not Blue? And not kill him? Weren't able to get old Caesar. In this one. Oh, I remember this one. This one was actually kind of funny. He deserted us. Man, he's leaving the team. Oh, now we gotta kill him. A fucking insubordination. You insubordination by leaving the team. Must go back. Let's go back. No, that was a pretty good one, dude. Because I actually take him back to the team and he gets out of the car and then I revive him. And we go on with the game. What the fuck? Oh, what the? Oh, damn it! You gotta jump out. Jump out. I'll pick you up. You motherfucker try to blow our car up. I was just playing with you. Don't finish me off, man. I was playing. Are we leaving? We're leaving? We're driving. Oh shit, don't run over the spike strips. Oh shit. No. What are we even doing here, bro? I've never done that before. I just killed the dude. Alright, we're good. We're good though. And I got a progressive last night. I don't remember how that happened. Oh, how did that happen? It was near the end of the stream. So people. We knew where we were and there were 4. But I said for me, folks, it's 12 o'clock midnight here. I gotta go now. I gotta feed the cats in the morning at 5:30. I gotta get up and start the day all over and do the cat thing. The kitty cam on YouTube. Kitty cam at kitty cam. At kitty cam. See me there? Hope to see you there. I'm going to sleep now though. Thanks for hanging out. You're awesome. Bill, Line, everybody else. You're awesome. Don't anybody else say otherwise. Hope to see you next time. Good night. Where I want to know how I got regarded the progressive. You're dreaming at midnight. Not this guy. Boy, you living the dream. I just really want to see how I got that progressive. Because I was thinking about this morning. I'm like, I couldn't remember what. It was something free, I thought, though. It was something. Was it something in the past? And why is it so hard to find? I wish that like clipped that kind of thing too. That site that shows me my kills. I wish it showed me when I got progressed. What was it? Maybe it was back here. Yeah, what time was that? So what time do you think that was? You were up when it happened? Four to 9. Oh shit. All in the wrong area then. Oh, I forgot Debbie came through. Debbie Rogers in a while. Man. This early though, is it? 7 something? I wish somebody had clipped it. There it is. I landed right on it. Alright. So, oh, it was through those. That's right. And it was the last one. At the most, I got 23 damage on that guy from that shotgun. At that range, a double barrel. Oh, and I felt like it was because I got fucked over on this. And the end of the game, kind of. I'm sorry, sir. You lose. There. What? What? The fucking shotgun is fucking pointless. How? Did you see it hit him? It definitely hits him. Boom. Red splatter. Red splatter. It's only a 2-barrel. This thing should be massively powerful. And it's phase 6. Wasn't he already hurting? What? What? The fucking shotgun is fucking pointless. How the fuck close? Oh no, he got down. He got downed right there. The fucking shot. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. Play zone. I bet that's it. Wait, who just killed me? Yep. The play zone did end up getting him right after he killed me. Right there. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better. So, but I didn't get the kill though. Or they just, man, whatever. Gun is fucking pointless. How the fuck close do I have to be to the fucking shot to hit him? Your gun has to be right on his eyeball. I'm sorry, sir. You lose. I feel like I got a little fucking robbed there. I didn't even get a kill cam because it happened so fast. I thought I was going to watch my teammates right now. That damn bullshit, if you ask me. See, so I was pissed. I was like, I don't want to think that's bullshit. Well, fuck you too then. How about that? Alright. Too then. Am I the one that thinks that's bullshit? Well, fuck you too then. How about that? The fuck? I ain't got no spread? I want to see the kill cam. Why'd it happen so fast? Why is everybody dead at once? Fuck. I pressed the button to watch my team play, and then I realized, oh shit, we're all dead. 23 damage. That's all I got the entire game. Right. So that's what. So at the most, I got 23 damage on that guy. And that's crazy because that was a double barrel. What am I even doing here? The fuck? That was perfect range for it. To do some real damage. At least so I got 2 of these vouchers. Asshole. And that's all I have is 2 vouchers. I mean, fucked up, bro. Oh, look at this. You fuck you. Whoa. Okay, see, you know what? Then they totally redeem themselves. Fuck you, PUBG. Hey, Ted, who's here right now? Oh, y'all getting some dough, dude. Y'all just went to some dumb shit. What the fuck just happened, dude? It's hilarious. Oh, stupid. Fuck you, PUBG. All right, let's go. As my first progressive for the ace now. This is fucking hilarious, dude. Let's roll it again. All right. Oh wait, no, I gotta put it on over here. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, look at this really hot Georgian protesting. They took it off of them. They're showing them for a while. Pretty cute. Georgia got him. Trudeau had dinner with Trump. Amazon is on strike right now. Yeah, I have two. I just have robots at this point.
She started driving in front, and that's when it hit.
So she hit her first, and then she kind of ran over her, like, and I saw, like, the car move.
But I'm asking you, you're a detective. I don't work this job.
I don't know why you're getting all worked up. You have a pulse?
I'm a nurse, and I take care of really sick people.
You're adult enough to get into an accident tonight, so it's time to act like one.
No, please don't do this. Give me a couple minutes. I'm asking you.
Hit by the white car that's sitting over on the far side over there.
Far side, alright. Okay.
She have a pulse?
Yeah, she's talking. A couple minutes. She's leading the back right now.
Yeah, not pretty good though. But,
Okay. So, who was driving the vehicle? Did that
I was
girl over
driving.
there? You were driving?
I was driving.
Okay.
Yep.
I was a witness.
Okay, yeah. Hang tight for me. So what happened?
Oh, nothing. I was turning left. I was coming onto this key. I was turning left, and she started darting in front, and that's when it hit.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'm going to speak to this gentleman. Could you just briefly, here, miss, we're going to walk away from you. Nothing against
no,
you. I just don't want the stories to get mixed up in you guys' heads.
As I was pulling up to the light, it turned red. I was probably on the fourth or fifth car in line. I did notice the white car was first at the light to turn left.
Okay.
No lights on.
All right.
No lights.
Okay.
Light turns green. She starts to go. I see the victim pushing her, running fast, like running to get across the street.
Yeah.
She got to about the spot where she was found, and the girl just turned and hit her. And then kind of ran over her, like hit her and didn't, I don't know if she knew what was going on. So she hit her first, and then she kind of ran over her, like, and I saw like the car move.
Okay.
And then she stopped.
Okay.
And then traffic went, and no one was stopping.
Was she in the crosswalk or out here?
She was pretty much right along the crosswalk.
Okay.
Maybe she might have been off the crosswalk by a few feet, but
Okay, but
she was crossing where she was supposed to be crossing.
Okay.
She ended up here because she got hit.
Of course.
So she got sent about 5 or 6 feet forward.
Okay. So she was struck and then ran over.
It looked like she was hit and then slightly run over.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me relay that to the firefighters. Hey guys, real quick, I'm talking to this guy. This guy stated not only was she hit by the car, she's also ran over, partially ran over. So.
Okay, this is
Her lung sounds are clear by that interior. We fully cut her loose.
It looks like she got really lucky.
She has no crepitus going on within her chest, thoracic cavity.
She doesn't, besides a little bit of blood from her head, she doesn't
She's
even
negative
have...
decap BTLS all the way from the head down to the toe.
That's good. All right, cool.
I would issue that woman a sobriety test.
I'm not a traffic officer.
No, I know.
This isn't my case. I'm just assisting.
I'm just, as a layman,
Yeah, that,
just... She
Yeah.
didn't have her lights on. I think that was one of the problems. She couldn't probably see the girl. Her headlights
Yeah.
weren't on.
Did you witness?
Yes.
You witness it? Okay.
Yes, I was directly behind that white vehicle.
Okay. What'd you witness?
So we were turning left. We were on Palm Avenue.
Yeah.
The car had pulled out, and I was following her. The car had no headlights on.
Okay.
I was flashing my lights at her to try to inform her that she
Yes.
had no lights. The
Okay.
light turned green for us to turn, and she was walking in the crosswalk with her bike, and
Okay.
the white vehicle accelerated and just literally ran her over.
Okay. So she was in the crosswalk on her bicycle. Was she
Yes.
walking it or riding
I
it?
believe she was walking. I was behind the other car, so I couldn't really. I could just see somebody in the crosswalk. I think she was pushing her bike.
Okay.
So she was walking across, and it was a green light, but obviously pedestrians right away.
Yeah.
So the car in front of me pulled out to turn left
Yes.
and was accelerating through and hit this lady here.
Yes.
And literally ran her over.
Okay.
And I immediately went around, pulled into, I'm parked over in the rental lot and called 911.
Can you come here real quick? So we'll go stand over here real fast. We'll have a conversation, okay? So the traffic crash is over with, all right? So I'm going to give you all the information as far as the driver's exchange, stuff like that. There was green lights, right? And pedestrians have the right of way on a green light.
Like not
So I hear you.
Kid.
I hear you. Well, it's just, that part is the same.
Morning.
Okay? Pedestrians definitely have the
How you
right
doing,
of way,
man?
especially when they have the walks on to go. Earlier, I asked you if you had your lights on, and there's a reason why I specifically asked you that.
Which I did.
Okay. Reason is because I have 2 witnesses that were following you from the downtown area, watching your driving patterns, and were flashing their lights at you
Oh,
to get you
shit.
to turn your lights on, which tells me that you may have had them on. All right. So at this time, I'm going to ask you: will you submit to field sobriety exercises?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine.
Do you see the tip of the pen?
Yep.
Okay. So what I want you to do, you understand the instructions. Just don't move your head. Follow with just your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I almost threw my head there.
You almost did. It's all right. You're doing good.
I 100% want to move my head.
I hear you. All right, so this is gonna be a little different, okay? I'm gonna spin it like this. Still see the tip?
What do you mean?
See this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a different movement now, okay? You ready?
Okay. Hold on a minute.
Okay, all right, ready?
Yep.
Okay, this exercise, as I explained, is called the one-leg stand. Do you have any injuries?
No, it's fine.
Any injuries that may prevent you from doing this?
I don't have any injuries besides the fact that I have to go pee so bad.
All right, whenever you're ready, you can start.
1,000, 2,000. Was that good? Oh, you want more? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Almost done.
Oh, more? 16, 17.
You're good to go. You can stop. Okay.
Is that okay? I mean, I don't know. I'm not familiar.
I hear you. I know. I hear you. All right. So why don't we come over here?
Am I going to be able to go to the bathroom soon?
Yep. Absolutely. I promise you.
Really
We'll get you to the bathroom soon, okay? And then whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and begin.
1.
Missed on 1.
2.
Missed on 2.
3.
Missed on 3. Back 7. Back 8. And did not complete 9. Stepped off the line. At this point in time, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you turn around and have you face my vehicle, okay?
For what reason?
Because you're under arrest for driving under the influence.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. Can you turn around and face my vehicle for me?
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. So go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me.
I was driving under the influence, so you can be my shot.
No, we're gonna keep it. We've got to keep it with you. No. Stop reaching, okay? Anything else in your pockets? All right, my back seat is clear and clean, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and jump in for me, all right?
How do I get out of jail? I'm just asking.
Come on.
Can you tell me though?
You're gonna see a judge in the morning, but we have still have to do some other stuff at
Oh,
the jail.
so I have to sleep there?
Yes, ma'am.
There's no getting out.
Not tonight.
I rented the vehicle. She did not. I rented it.
I hear you, but she was driving, all right? Any person that is subject to arrest under DUI statutes, the vehicle it shall be towed. But here's where it can work out for you in a little bit. You can go straight to the tow yard and get it out because it is under you, okay? However, because I don't feel you're impaired, I will not put a hold on the vehicle. So that means I will not make it to where it's 24 hours. What I am gonna do though is those hard seltzers that are right behind the driver's seat, I'm gonna be taking all of those.
That's fine.
Okay? And any other alcohol that may be in the vehicle.
Can you tell her to come fucking
What?
get me?
What authority do they have to take the alcohol that isn't opened out of the fucking vehicle? What the fuck is that? I would understand if they're underage. I mean, why are you taking them? We paid for those. Why are you stealing our beer? Like, I'm not drunk. It's my car. How did... Fuck you. But why do they even have to impound the vehicle with her there, dude? Where is this? Let's say.
You can't tell her to come get me?
To come get you?
Yeah, tomorrow. How the fuck else am I supposed to get out of here?
Are you good? Yeah, bud. All right, she's banging on your car pretty hard. Hello.
I apologize. It's not important.
She wants to know if you have her phone.
Do you have my goddamn phone?
Was that it?
Who the fuck has my phone then? Who has my phone?
Is your phone in here?
No, that's what I'm saying. Where the fuck's my phone? Like, one of my... Excuse me, sir. Can I please, this is really kind of embarrassing, but can I get a... Okay, so what do you have of mine?
I have your wallet, your phone, your purse. That's it.
My breeze?
Your what?
My breeze?
What is that?
That vape?
No, that's going to stay with your friend. The jail throws that away. Because you can't have it in jail.
Very good.
Okay, so the vape is staying with your friend. So she has that. Because it can't go to the jail. They won't allow it in there. Okay? Any other questions? All right. Yes.
Hey, I've had to go pee for a while. I've told you that when I was standing outside. Can I please go pee?
We have to be at the jail. I'll bring you to the jail.
I know, but I'm gonna pee like in your back seat. Like you don't understand.
We're gonna leave right now.
I know, but like I have to pee. I don't care if you come inside the bathroom. I have to go pee.
There's nowhere to pee
in the
right
bathroom.
Here. No, there is nowhere to pee right here.
I have to pee so bad.
Okay.
And you don't even
give me a couple minutes and we're gonna go. It's not that I don't care.
No, please. Please
Listen,
don't do this. Give me a couple minutes. I'm asking you.
I'm telling you there's no.
I told you I had to fucking pee when you were doing a sobriety test.
I wonder how long she's been in there. Why the fuck did they blur out the information at the top right?
That's not how it works, but then I'm gonna
You can't tell when this happened, how long this is taking, or anything. I don't like this. I don't like this one because I can't tell anything. I need to know if she's been back there for an hour or 10 minutes. Like, this is ruined for me. That's shit. That's shit content. I didn't realize they took that off of there. We can't tell the timeline on the situation. What a fucking stupid channel. is they're editing it and splicing it all over the place. So I can't say she could have been back there 10 minutes. She could have been back there an hour. If she went back there an hour, I'm on her side. Get her the fuck to the restroom, man. She had to pee an hour ago. If she's back there 10 minutes, hey, she's being a little whiny maybe. It doesn't give me the opportunity to judge the situation when they take that information off. This is a shit video for me.
This was a video, I think, Kellen, you shared with me, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a guy claiming that he did a bunch of drugs and then saw computer code in a laser beam.
Too bad Ian's not.
Where is Ian when you
I know.
Whoa.
When I first saw the phenomenon, I was like, holy shit.
Alright, have him play it up. Alright, hey man.
Dude, I love this. Watch. You guys gotta watch this.
I was actually like, whoa. What is happening? Am I losing my mind? But then I showed other people, and things kept getting weirder. Just for the record, I haven't told him anything. Okay, just tell me what you see.
Oh my God, come on.
Wow, what the fuck?
Holy shit. I just saw something. Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, I've seen that. I feel it.
So real quick, for those who are just listening, they're on DMT, right?
I think so, yeah.
And they're looking at a laser beam on the wall, and they're going, I see it.
Are they actively on DMT?
I think that's what it is, right? That's what it is?
I don't know how much.
So let me play more, but yes, they were on DMT, looking through the laser, and they claimed to see computer code. Listen.
But I've never seen anything like
that. Okay, I'm okay. Come here. I'm okay. Oh, she was down there meowing like,
people, and I kept asking myself,
how
are all of us seeing the same
thing?
Oh my God. It's changing shapes right there.
The laser was revealing numbers and letters running in a pattern.
They're almost like this big here, and it looks like code.
It looked like
that was a thick laser.
That's why I told you.
Something, and I just want to take a picture of it and translate it.
So what I love about this and why I think it's funny is like it's getting a good amount of shares. Everyone's really excited. They're all like, oh, what could this mean? It means that a bunch of people did drugs and stared at the wall and got surprised by what they saw. Like, this is not surprising to me in the least bit. Let me stress that again. Guy does psychoactive stimulant and then goes, oh, wow, at the wall.
Stared long enough, you'll go blind. But I mean, I feel like you can see pretty much whatever you want to if you take enough DMT.
I was picturing a dude like taking a laser pointer and just putting
it in their eye. What do you see? Nothing.
Oh, dude, when I've done DMT with my eyes open, and something that other people say they've seen also is like language goes away in the real world. Our language went away. Like all the books on my bookshelf, the letters on them turned into like some shit that looked like Stargate. I couldn't read any of it. So I witnessed that personally, and no other drug has done that with DMT. So there might be something to this.
Anymore.
I used to, but now I don't. So it's funny because people always, you know, and look, it's really. When was the last time Joe Rogan talked about DMT?
I don't know.
This is
a while, right?
Yeah. Right. And so he for a while had like this DMT arc where he was fascinated by it, and everybody was chasing after this idea of like, does DMT reveal greater truths or whatever or something like this? And my attitude always has been like, I think DMT reveals that when you do drugs, you see weird things. I can't say much else about it, but I know a lot of people, prominent conservatives, who genuinely believe that DMT allows you to peer beyond the veil. And I'm not going to call any of these people out. It's up to them to come out and say these things. But we all know Alex Jones has talked about it. We know that Rogan's talked about it. But I've heard a lot of people, Christians, who believe that DMT will allow you to speak with demons or the devil himself.
That's
well, the UK,
Christians
they
believe
did
that
an
shit.
MRI study with
my
patients
mom
on,
thinks
I
it's
think,
a
LSD,
demon drug.
which I don't know how similar that is to DMT, but basically what they found is your brain resorts to childhood, and children walk around a park and they're like, ooh, ah, a lot like these people are doing in the video. So like, I think that's all that's happening here is your mind is being put in a childlike state, and you get, you see.
I feel like people like this have never done DMT. Anybody that's up there that's talking about this, if they've never done DMT, they should shut the fuck up. I think it's this.
Wonder, you're in awe. So
I mean, can you be when you're on a psychedelic drug? I've never done one. I'm just gonna be honest with
You
you.
know what I mean?
So, but if somebody
You've
tells
never
you,
even done a psychedelic drug, just shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. On this subject, he is. But why would we need a layman's opinion on psychedelic drugs? They never even experienced it. What is he? He doesn't know shit.
okay, they put you on a psychedelic drug and then they tell you that you're supposed to be seeing something. Are you typically going to be convinced to see something?
Their mindset going into it also probably plays
No,
a role in it.
you're
Like
not.
there's a very, very big difference between the type of person who seeks out some form of higher truth
That's number
through
2.
psychedelics. Like for me, I always found that strange because it was never my path. So if you don't know, I'm many years sober from the hard drugs, but I saw a lot of things in my day, none of it on purpose or by choice. So I always saw these things as the type of thing that I didn't want to be there, right? I ended up there as a matter of problem rather than a matter of searching. So a lot of it is that if their mind is open to it beforehand, it could influence what they're seeing in that respect. Anyways, whatever the case is, I don't imagine that just peering into lasers is all that good for you long term.
Yeah, I feel like, like that's a bad thing for your eyes.
Yeah. Does it have to be a specific laser?
I don't know.
Can I just go to Walmart and get a laser?
I mean, that's the thing. Like you could, if you put that idea in their head and then you
I don't
fed them
think
a
they were
green
actually
laser and
looking
said,
into
you will
the
see
laser.
different numbers.
They were
Like,
looking
the
where
end
the
of
laser
pi
was
is in
shining.
the green laser. You just put the green laser on the wall, and look, there's a lot of
There's an
there's
idiot.
a lot of people
They're all
that
fucking more
love
retarded, dude.
the search for truth.
Well, but what about
these types of things?
What about the people that they take LSD or
understanding.
something and they're like, oh yeah, I see a cloud. It looks like Michael Jackson. I mean,
that's pareidolia.
The same sort of thing.
That's pareidolia. That's when you look. I mean, you could do
The
that
thing
now
is-
yourself by squinting and looking at a cloud outside.
They all think they're so fucking smart at the same time because they got like 30,000 people watching them or some shit. You know what I mean? That's how that shit works. You get 30,000 people watching somebody, they think that, hey, these people think I know what I'm talking about.
Of a plane.
All right, so mix a drug with that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was never like I never understood this because I said like for me when you start seeing stuff that was always the end of a very very bad period of time. So I was always kind of shocked by the people that not that I had anything wrong with them doing it, but I was always shocked by the people that really seemed to gravitate towards that because that to me that was synonymous with being out of control. You've reached the end point of an experience, whether bad or good, and a lot of people swear by it. So.
I wonder if the people
I don't even know what the
that
fuck he just said.
are doing DMT also are just into coding. Like, is this the same demographic? Everyone's chronically online. Is it hitting some part of your memory? So that's why everyone sees the same thing?
Here's the question I had. Take a dude from like North Sentinel Island, put him on DMT and tell him to look at the laser. Is he going to say code? He doesn't even know,
what that is.
Right, exactly.
He might. That's the fucking thing, you idiot. That's the point. People from all over the world see the clockwork elves and shit, and they haven't even been told about them. That's the point. They're fucking clueless.
He's going to say nothing. He's going to be like, writing. If it is.
Why do you say he's going to see nothing? Writing. What if he sees a bunch of numbers and shit that he doesn't understand in there? He doesn't know that that's code. He just says, oh, what's the number strings in here? What's that? We just know what to call. We have a word for it.
What I think it is that lasers sometimes appear grainy due to, like refraction on surfaces. Mm-hmm. And so all that's happening is they're hallucinating. And so the grains, their brain is it's twisting and it looks like a shape. Because when they say it's letters and numbers, why would it be in English? Like, is the code of the universe...
Who said it was in English? Did they say it was in English? I didn't hear them say that in the video. I've never seen anything English in DMT, and I'd be highly surprised if it wasn't English. It was probably just numbers. Numbers are code, like code breakers. You look like A Beautiful Mind. It was all fucking numbers and letters just jumbled together. It wasn't English so much. It was just randomness.
Verse using Arabic numerals in English, or was it Japanese symbols, or what?
The idea that it would look the same to somebody else, but the text would look different because it would be based on the language that they're familiar with.
Oh no, because like I said before, I didn't see English at all. I would see what looked like some shit from Stargate. A language I'd never seen before is what I would see every time. If I saw words, it was never English.
Just tripping.
Yeah.
I think they're on drugs. And this is the,
Think, it says it. What do you mean?
So it's funny because I've had a lot of people throughout my life say things like, man, I did mushrooms. And then I understood you got to do mushrooms. And I'm like, dude, you have altered your brain with a chemical that's.
I don't think he's ever done a psychedelic from how he's talking, dude. Because mushrooms has been shown to allow people to get through trauma because they reduce the brain to a more primal state, a more vulnerable state, so that you're more able to be affected by things. You're like a sponge when you're tripping your ass off on mushrooms, to where you can change your life. And some people like change their life for the rest of their life just from one really strong mushroom trip. Or DMT trip. I think that it has to be done periodically. For me, it starts wearing off after about a half a year or something.
Convinced you're right. Let me put it this way. Imagine there was a brain slug that would take over your brain and make you do things like the fungus, the cordyceps fungus. Wait, what's a good example? What movie was I just watching where the zombies take everybody over? Invasion. Is that what it's called? With Nicole Kidman.
Snatchers.
You know this, Brett.
90s, right? Like 2007.
Not a movie. So an alien fungus comes and it infects people. And when you fall asleep, during REM sleep, the hormone release triggers the fungus's growth, which then turns you into part of this hive mind.
That sounds great.
And then all the hive are like going around emotionless, vomiting on people.
It must be the new version of Body Snatchers, right?
Infect them.
But they made it like 3 or 4 times.
So the thing is, when you're infected with the fungus, you're like, all the people who are infected are just like, you will be happier when you are one of us. Join us. Stop running. Our world is better. We have no violence and no crime. And then once they get inoculated and cured, they don't remember anything. So it's like when I hear people say that I did a bunch of psychedelics and it showed me the truth and the way, and wow, now I understand. I'm like, that's no difference than someone saying I was infected by an alien mind control virus and you should trust me and do it too.
That's definitely different, Jim. You fucking idiot. Psychedelics allow a person to see things in a different light. Like, for instance, go look in a mirror while you're tripping your ass off. You'll see yourself in a different light. You'll be like, oh my God, that's who I am? Oh. Get stuck in that motherfucker looking at yourself thinking, oh my, what am I doing with my life? Why is my place so cluttered? What have I been doing for the past 2 years? What the fuck? It does that instantly once you're in there. And it allows people to see how they're fucking up in life and possibly change things. Get off alcohol. Stop smoking cigarettes. People do this all the time on these things. And he's a fool for not being a proponent for it. It's pissing me off about it. It's actually making me think about demembering from him. Not that he gives a shit.
I'm like, I'm not interested in doing that to my brain.
Be weary of anybody that tells
what to your brain? Mushrooms have been shown to grow pathways in the brain. To grow. I really wish Ian was there for this shit because he would be giving them. They couldn't even have this conversation with Ian there, dude.
That you need to do it too without understanding that it's very a person's brain chemistry can be very different.
It's the one time I appreciate Ian.
Like for instance, like if you have fragile brain chemistry, those types of things,
not the only time.
Outside of controlled environments and really investing time into making sure that the experience goes the way that you want it to. But in that case, you're investing a lot of time into something that's going to give you answers to yourself that you're not going to be able to convince others.
Bro, I still have some shrooms that one of y'all sent me, and I can't do them. because the cats, man. I'm scared that I won't be responsible enough. Why is Tuck's acting weird? That's Tuck's now. Oh, his paw is hurt. Oh, his left paw is hurt. What the fuck? I'm using it. It looked like he was keeping it up. But yeah, I can't talk about. Oh man, I can't really tell with that. There's some albino penis images that he sent, dude. Like I don't know. It was almost a year ago now. Hold on to them. Cause I don't know what I can do them. Was he favored this morning too? Earlier? Bro. What in the hell is his problem? I think he actually got leaves in there. Fuck. You fucking idiot. I see. Oh, dude, this cat. Gotta throw that away now. Okay. I ain't too bad. That's a pretty mild dose. Especially if it's not with lemon juice. Lemon tag.
People is the truth anyways, right? So for me, at the worst of the worst, I'd be up at days at a time, and the wallpaper in my bathroom would turn into a maze. And like, am I going to tell people that and expect it? Like, no, that's insane.
Trust
right?
me, your bathroom will turn into a maze. You gotta do that.
You will find the end of the human existence and all the answers at the end of the maze in your bathroom wallpaper. Look, it's insane.
You're going to spend a lot of time looking at the wallpaper for no reason.
Who says shit like that?
Sober and you're like, where did it go?
Who say, like, I've never tripped and thought some dumb shit like that. I could stare at, I would be able to know whenever I was tripping by going to, I had some wood grain flooring in my kitchen. And if I wasn't tripping yet, the wood grain flooring wouldn't move. If I was, it would start looking like I was on some wood grain liquid. But nothing like, hey man, you gotta come. And my friends, it would happen to them too. It's the same exact thing. And they'd be like, yeah, there it is. Yep, we're tripping. Just remind ourselves, because sometimes when you're tripping on mushrooms, once you get past the inaugural, like the inception of it, or when it starts, the come up, it can be, you can forget easily that you're actually tripping. And we'd have to go over and be like, oh yeah, we're still tripping. Oh yeah, it's moving. Still moving. But nothing like, hey man, let's go look at the maze on the wall and figure out the meaning of life. That wasn't, what the fuck are you talking? These people are idiots on the matter. They try to be philosophical or some shit. They're bringing up like the stereotypical what people think that people on psychedelics do.
And you're talking about the time that you spent looking at the wall.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that are desperate for spirituality.
I do remember there was a tree outside one of my friend's houses one night, and I was tripping on acid. I'm eating, cat. Leave me the fuck alone. Holy shit. And I remember the leaves were like, they look like faces in the tree. And I was like, wow, man, that's really cool. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think like, oh man, those are probably the spirits that live inside of the tree. I was thinking, okay, this is the acid. It's affecting how I'm seeing shit. And I'm able to like see these images in it now. Wow, that's neat. You know, like, they're fucking dumb.
And what I see with a lot of the DMT stuff is people who probably should just go meet with a theologian of some sort and ask them these questions instead of just having some strange man give them a chemical substance that they think will show them the light.
But the thing is it's more like for a lot of people, it's more immersive in that moment, right? So they may have those questions and they may entertain those ideas maybe late at night before they go to bed. Obviously, your brain reacts. Your brain works very, very differently the longer you've been awake, not even long periods of time. But for instance, a lot of people are said to be more creative either late at night or early in the morning, depending on the type of person you are. And if, for a lot of people, you may need that chemical to make you more immersive in asking those questions and more receptive to those answers.
Oh, they don't need any chemicals. These people are just fucking amazing.
May not need that. So it almost feels like if you are a person who needs those chemicals to do that, it feels like something's being stolen from you because you want to know, you want to care, but you can't really bring yourself to think about it more frequently unless you're using something like DMT.
Great.
This makes me very thankful for
You're
that
so
dare
smart.
lady that came to my school telling me not to do this crap.
No, that increased.
Yeah, it did. Plus,
Dare made it worse.
I don't know anything about Dare. I remember it coming. I don't know any of the outcomes of it, but this seems to be one of the things that would have been good for them to cover.
Let me tell you about the problem with these anti-drug things, right? In Chicago, I remember there was a story on the news, and it was like a new super potent strain or variant of opiate has now been found being sold on the south side of Chicago.
Well, that's disgusting. Where?
Near 63rd and Cicero. And then a week later, it was like 17 more people died after going to
a block from 63rd and Cicero.
Right. They reported that someone died from fentanyl, and then a week later, 13 more people died. And I'm like, yeah, because they also had the report and then went to go get it.
Yeah.
So when, like, I remember when the DARE stuff was going at schools, my understanding is that the guys were like,
dude, when you're a fucking opiate addict, I'm pretty sure they knew the drug reports were helping to save lives more than they were making people want to be like, hey, I should go get some of that shit that can kill me on accident if I'm not careful. Are you damn, they say some stupid shit, dude. Now they're saying that talking about opiate deaths helped to increase there to be more opiate deaths. I'm not, dude, they go off the rails on some dumb shit.
all right, kids, I'm going to teach you about cocaine. Here's what it does. Here's meth. And then the kids were like, where do I get it?
Because the adult is equipped with the brain that tells him those are bad
Kids
things.
weren't really like
long-term
that,
use
though.
of this is dangerous. A kid
I
doesn't see it.
remember
The
when
kid's
I
just-
saw the DARE commercials or whatever, where it is their brain on drugs. It didn't make me want to do fucking drugs, dude. It wasn't until I was older that people were like, oh yeah, those commercials are bullshit, dude. And I was like, oh really? Well, all right. Maybe I won't have a little tootsie-wootsie with you. You know, it wasn't like, they're so stupid. No, hell no. When I saw a fucking frying egg in a pan when I was a teenager, this is your brain on drugs. I wasn't thinking, yeah, man, I want to try some of that. Hell yeah, what's that feel like? No, it had me thinking twice about it. Like, man, maybe I don't want to do that to my fucking brain. Maybe they're right. Maybe the scientists know something. I mean, maybe they're researching this shit, right? And it's been shown now that definitely youth should not be using drugs because the brain's not done developing. Miss Bungle, hey. Make fun of them, but when you were that young, you were making fun of them. I can't remember. Probably all did because like, eggs, man. But it wasn't like, eggs. I want to try some of that shit. Like they're saying, it made me want to do drugs.
Wow, that experience sounds like a lot of fun, right? Also, look, I don't know if this was everybody's experience, but I never had anybody randomly show up to me and say, want some free drugs?
Nobody gives out free drugs.
That never happened to me, but you know.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL.
Make
Make sure to watch the
I wish I could like everything that they talk about, but like that whole group of people up there pissed me off from that segment. There was not one proponent for psychedelics, fucking echo chamber. That's where Ian is nice to have around. Because he won't echo chamber everything. I left these oats in with water for 24 hours on accident in my rice cooker. I didn't have to cook them. I heated them up. They still look like oats. It's cool. Russian strikes hit Aleppo. Where's Aleppo? Is that Ukraine? Oh, it could be good.
Oh my gosh!
Did I yell?
Okay.
Yes. Did I cuss? Yes. Did I?
You can't live here anymore.
Okay.
None. You gotta find a place to live. You can't do this to me and Dad every day.
On August 24th, 2024, officers responded to a tense family dispute.
See,
apparently,
this guy has
an elderly couple in their
This guy has the timestamp and everything, the date and everything. I mean, the other channel didn't have that. That's a no-go zone for me.
alcoholic son were going at it, arguing over some burnt pizza. When officers arrived, things seemed to have completely escalated.
And you tell me, you tell your dad and me fuck off.
I didn't say.
Oh yeah, you did. Fuck you. Fuck off. We're your parents, and we're trying to help you. And I said, did you drink again today? I'm not putting up with this. Fuck you. Fuck you.
No.
Oh, okay. Then your dad hasn't slept for nights because he can't even go to sleep because of what you put us through. Oh, you don't know. Look at you now.
I'm fully aware of what happened tonight. We had a complete disagreement over a burnt pizza.
No, you
I
brought
went to-
pizza home that was burnt, and you said, this, why can't I do anything right? I went to AA, they gave me this book,
Oh
F
my
this,
God.
F that.
Why does he have a burnt pizza though?
Oh my gosh.
Did I yell?
Okay.
Yes. Did I cuss? Yes. Did I?
You can't live here anymore.
Okay.
None. You gotta find a
Okay.
place to live. You can't do this to me and Dad every day.
Okay. I don't do it to you every day, but I will leave.
Oh, you leave now. Look how nice you are now.
I said I would leave every time you do this. This is the second time someone has to come out because you're mad.
I'm mad. We worked our whole lives, Charlie. You're not coming home. We've been doing this
What?
for years, 15 solid years. And we bring you in here to help you, and this is what you do to us.
And I've sought help.
Just get your stuff and get out.
Okay.
You've got to get your stuff and get out. I can't live like this anymore.
Okay.
We've worked our whole lives, and this is what we get.
Have you been drinking?
I did earlier.
Oh, he told us no.
I didn't say no.
Okay.
I said I'm not going to blow and
Right. So you're talking to me, not
Sorry,
her.
sir. Yes, sir.
Have you been drinking?
Yes.
So you're intoxicated?
I should not drive. No.
Okay. So how are you going to leave?
Well, that's up to them. I can't leave.
Can you have somebody come pick you up?
I can't have somebody come get me.
Why don't you do that?
Yep.
Yes. I drank earlier, but I'm not going to test it because I will not go to jail. Did I drink right before I came? No. Did I drink before?
Okay, so
Listen,
start calling your people to get out of here.
That has nothing to do with whether we test your
How's it going?
Unless you're on probation.
He says it's me. He says I made it up.
I never
Anyway,
said that.
we're in a position where you're calling somebody.
I got it.
So let's just do that.
I never said it was you.
Okay, so here, I got an idea. You come outside with me. Let's go.
Me?
Yep, you.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
To ease up the situation, one of the officers separates the two parties involved to get a more clear understanding of what happened there tonight.
Thanks. I really needed that explanation because I'm retarded.
I'm calling my cousin. He'll come
Nice
get
of
me.
you.
Okay.
That's fine. You want to know my story? Or should I just call my cousin?
Let's call your cousin first because it's going to take him a minute to get here probably, and we'll have
Yes.
plenty of time to talk about that. Do you have your ID on you by
Yes.
chance?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Mom, yeah.
My God.
Man.
Yes, we had a disagreement that I know was going to get that insane. But
we'll figure it out.
There you go, sir.
Yeah.
Whew. And my sister shows up? Seriously? He's on his way. He lives in Bell Fountain.
Okay. All right. So you tell me
No, I'll
in
tell you
your words
everything,
what
sir.
happened.
Yes. life, had a daughter, mom didn't want her, no excuse. Had triggers, started drinking.
Okay.
Drank way too much.
Right.
Realized, hey, I got a problem. Got fired from my job. Was very honest with my parents. Said, hey, I'm screwed. They moved me in. I said, thank you. They've been supported my entire life. We've had moments. Mom had an alcoholic father, doesn't quite understand the disease. I'm not saying I'm excused for anything.
Right.
When I try to communicate, unfortunately, you guys have to come here. This is only the second time.
Okay.
But I mean, my dad got into it. Nothing physical. I actually left after we fought. I stood over there just to smoke a cigarette to be like, okay, let's calm down.
Mm-hmm.
I went to AA today. My first meeting. I was like, are you serious?
Hey, he's just coming to
you're
talk
fine.
to
I thought
us.
it was
It's
another
fine.
Family member.
No, you're fine.
You're good. He's a sheriff. I'm fine. I thought, my God, my sister. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Sydney. I went to an inpatient rehab detox.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to get back to work. I'm trying to take care of my 2 children.
Right.
I detoxed. I was good for like 2 days. Had a drink again. Very honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
I said I need to go to meetings. I have 2 sheets of all the Logan County stuff. I have all this stuff in Ohio. It doesn't make it right again. Trust me, I'm not justifying anything I'm doing. I did boom, 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 boom to try to get better because trust me, I'm not okay. Like, I need help.
Right.
I went to Indian Lake at Methodist Church. I can show you, but I know it doesn't matter.
Right.
There was like 6 people there at a table. Al-Anon meeting here, first meeting ever. Great meeting. Did I drink before I went to the meeting? 100%. Even told them. Drank, we had a moment. I'm like, I even told them, I'm like, hey, I drank before because they wanted to give out like coins because they do.
Yeah.
And I said no. I said I drank before I came. We had a meeting. It was like an hour and a half. And they loved Casano's Pizza, Indian Lake.
Yeah.
I said, I'll bring it. Done. So,
hey, Northwest. Hey.
Oh my God, 5.
You're good.
So, ordered Casano's Pizza.
Right.
And I brought it home. I was like, oh, peace offering.
Right.
And I told them, I said, hey, I even have the book in there. I'm like, hey, I'm going to AA. I'm doing all this stuff. I went to anyway. I brought the pizza home, and it was burnt. And I'm like, I said, why can't I do anything right? I said, it should be very simple. And I was like, have you been drinking? And I'm like, oh my God. And yes, I panicked. I'm like, well, this isn't going to go well. Yes, I drank earlier, but no, I didn't drink now. But what do I tell her? Because she gets very emotional, as you've seen.
Right.
And I wasn't trying to lie to her, but I said nothing. I'm like, no, I just, the pizza's burnt. My dad was fine. She got mad and went to bed. I'm like, cool. I'm going to smoke a cigarette, which they smoke in there. And then I came back inside, and Dad apparently got mad, which is the first time I think I've seen that in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a disagreement. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. Mom. I blamed her, which I shouldn't, but I did.
Right.
So he was upset, and I thought she was still in bed. So I was like, okay. I went outside to smoke a cigarette over here in front of my car. That's my car. And then I took a breath, and I walked back inside, and then I saw you guys coming. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, she called the cops on him like that?
I have my cousin coming.
You must
I
have
do not
cursed
want to
her out.
drive. I wouldn't even test it. I drove earlier. Could I drive? Yes. Do I wouldn't even risk it? Absolutely not. I don't know why my mom's losing her mind. Do I know why my sister's here? Absolutely not.
Right.
Have I ever fought with my father? Actually, never. So this is news. That kind of scares me.
Yeah.
Is it okay how I acted? Hell no, it's not. I'm not excusing it. And I'm not, oh, calm because Sheriff's here.
Right.
I just thought we could have a conversation, but wow, we can't.
Yeah.
So that is the story, sir.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be calm because you guys are here.
No,
I'm
you're
telling
fine.
you the absolute truth.
Yeah.
So yes, fired from my job, alcoholic issue, trying to go to meetings, went to detox, trying to get better. I have an issue. Having no lies about that. And they moved me in, and I'm very appreciative. But tonight went bad, and apparently I am unable to stay here, which is fine. It sucks, but I don't know how much stuff I can get to leave. Maybe just for the night, and then when she's gone, I can get more stuff, because it would take way too long to get all my shit, but her stuff. But no, I'm not faking it for you guys being here.
Yeah, and I'm not really. That doesn't concern me. Like I mean,
okay,
it is what it is. So yeah, so
this is because I'm just not gonna do it.
You're good.
And my sister? Where'd that come from?
So she originally called because I guess your mom called her, and so your sister was here. She heard some commotion in the background. She was understandably concerned.
No, I respect it.
So
I wasn't ready to see her with all of it. So another shirt?
No.
Oh, that's the same one. Okay.
I just don't know how your cousin's gonna get in here. So just hang tight for 1 second.
Now that we've taken a closer look at this guy's side, let's see what the parents are actually going through and what they ultimately decide to do with their son.
So, you know, there's, unfortunately, with the way the laws and stuff are, there's nothing we can't make him do anything. Other than if he crosses that threshold of criminal, then we can arrest him. The unfortunate argument, screaming and yelling, is not crossing that threshold.
But I never know when one punch is coming.
I know. But the unfortunate part about that is unless he, like, acts upon it but not actually does it, that's crossing it.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, it was a screaming match.
And he's like this in our face and stuff. How do we know?
Well, you don't. You don't. Nobody does. He probably doesn't even know. It'll be an urge that he just can't stop one day.
Well, his apartment was full of broken doors and broken walls.
Which he was evicted from and homeless. So of course, Mom and Dad come. We all thought, because our brains work right, like this is it. He has all the support he needs. He'll have dinner at night. He has a warm bed to sleep in. He'll get it together. No, it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse, and I don't know if it's enabling, like so he can just. I don't understand it, but I don't want.
I don't want to say it's enabling because I've seen people that are enablers, and I think you're trying to do the right thing, but a small, like 1% of it is enabling because you're giving him some place to crash.
No more.
And, you know, maybe a few weeks living on the street ain't going to kill him. Maybe it opens his eyes. Maybe that's his rock bottom he needs to hit before he decides to come back up.
You told me what does he blame me and he's for?
Not understanding.
He blames us because we don't understand. He wants us to go to AA,
Al-Anon.
so we understand the disease.
They should go to Al-Anon.
He wants us to be supportive. He wants us to.
What's so fucking hard about that, Mom and Dad? The fuck, if you really want to help your kid and he's asking for help, you can't go to one Al-Anon meeting? That's a little fucked. That's a little selfish of them, actually. A little bit if they really cared about their son. They want him to go to meetings and get his shit together, but they're not willing to even try one out.
Help him. 15 years.
15 years that you've never went to an Al-Anon meeting. That's a problem. Like, you haven't done anything either for this situation except for yell at him about it, probably.
Our savings is gone.
I had an alcoholic brother. She had an alcoholic dad.
But no Al-Anon.
We don't understand where he's coming from. I've seen this for too long.
You don't. You don't know how to deal with it if you haven't been Al-Anon. That's just how it works. They have their own support group. They talk about like how they work through things, how they get through to the alcoholic, how they're able to help the situation instead of make it worse, which is what they're doing now. They just kick his ass out on the street, and he's just gonna get worse. And then what? He could actually. The cop is an idiot. That could actually kill him. Just doing that. Cop says, well, let's kick him out. It won't kill him. What if it does? What if he goes on a serious bender and gets alcohol poisoning because he feels like none of his family cares about him anymore?
My brother was an alcoholic for 20 years.
So then you should know that it's a fucking issue that they need help with. But instead, he hates his brother. She hates her dad. They hate their son. Probably hate each other.
How easy was it for us to call and get children's services to take his baby? How easy was that? Not.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems to me that he needs to hit some sort of bottom before he decides to come back up. And that, unfortunately, may take another 10 years. You don't know. It could be tomorrow. You don't know.
Yeah, so just kick him out, never go to an Al-Anon meeting, and live your life, pretend he doesn't exist.
Okay. It's not fair to you guys. That, I mean, I don't know if you're retired or not, but you know, what kind of retirement's this? You didn't work all your life to deal with this. Exactly.
Why is it a fucking cop trying to convince them to disown their son, pretty much? Fucking, I get that she's fucking bawling her eyes out, but old man ain't. He's just chilling with his arms crossed. I don't know, man. This family's fucked. They're fucked in the head. Kind of like mine are.
When you come, he has to leave, and then we just can't let him come back. I don't know what you do.
Well, I don't know how long has he been here?
A year.
So he's got residency.
I mean, you have to, if you like legitimately don't want him back.
No, I do not.
You're gonna have to evict him.
Like, if there's no violence and he's not like, I don't know, man. It doesn't, like, they're willing to disown their son because he has a problem with drinking. What else is he getting DUIs? Is he getting in fights with, like, physical altercations with people? Are you having to watch his health severely deteriorate? What is the exact reason that they're so upset about it? And, like, how are they so unwilling or unable to help him with it, except for giving him a bed to sleep in? If they're retired, don't they have shit tons of fucking free time? They could go to a meeting with him. Lazy motherfuckers. If they really cared, they would go with him to one. They don't care about their son. Like, my fucking parents don't give a shit about me.
Because he lives here.
Yeah.
Or get a CPO because of the actions
Fuck
that
it.
he's been
Fuck
showing.
them.
We should be able to do that, and that's an immediate. It's immediate. We come and kick him to the curb.
I tried to message my mom 2 days in a row. I tried to message my mom. No response.
The civil protection order.
Just this week.
A restraining order.
It's a restraining, yeah. Then that's an immediate that we can remove him that day. If you evict him, it's going to could take up to 6 months. Just because of the way the courts are. I mean, that's true.
It's just like people that take over people's houses.
Yeah.
My intention wasn't to do more harm by calling my mom.
How do we know what's harm and what's not? For him to have us.
It's to be expected at this
You did the
point.
right thing. Don't think you did.
Right.
There will always
I'm
be
just not good
blowback.
enough for them. I don't do what they want me to do, so they
There
don't
might be, but not tonight.
fucking respond.
They'll be able to get some sleep tonight.
They have to be in control of my fucking life to respond to me.
Do you have your driver's license?
Kind of
on
like
you?
this guy.
Yeah, it's actually sitting in my car, though.
I'll go with you. We'll go grab it.
Alrighty.
He's still drinking, Dave. He's drunk tonight.
Not this guy, the other guy.
And I'm sorry, it has to be you. You don't want to get involved. Yeah. It's bad.
And it was me. They didn't call them. I did.
That's been
Do you?
fine.
Can I get your driver's license real fast?
Yes, that's fine. Let me give them a hug.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Dad's been finding vodka in his car.
The hell? Is that a sponsor or something? Why do you have to give them a... God, his family's weird.
He's up on the street, so you're good. Yep.
Finally, after a long night, the officers can call it a wrap. It's a bittersweet end, with hopes that this family finds the peace they've been missing, and hopefully, this will act as a wake-up call for the son to get some serious help.
Yeah, my parents are fucking weird, dude. Like, they're so against me smoking weed, but at the same time, they're part of the reason why I do. And not too long ago, they were doing it too. Hell, they probably would if they could. Fucking hypocrites. Could we see an AOC 2028 presidential bid? Hell no. Gives a shit if it is. It won't work. It won't work, dude. America doesn't want a female fucking president, dude. Why can't why can't they get that through their head? America isn't a country that has the what is the ability is not the word I'm looking for. We don't have the grace to do that. Is that it? Because we have to be in charge. I've talked about it before. Other countries that are having female presidents, they don't police the entire world like we do. So we need a man policing the world. Historically, have women police been more capable or less capable than a male police? Historically. Makes sense we'd stay with a male police officer controlling the world. It seems to be working.
Incorporate. Sir, there's a widespread desire to incorporate DE&I across the American landscape. What does the Department of the Air Force hope to achieve in incorporating DE&I policies?
So for all of you out there, I ask you to set out your symbols of pride, share your pronouns in your email, particularly if you're a person who doesn't think they need to.
Many of you may be wondering what I'm thinking about current events surrounding the tragic death of George Floyd. Over the course of the last year, our Air Force has made great strides, reviewing and improving our diversity inclusion policies and practices.
Sir,
there's no widespread concern about DEI in the military. There's a General Kevin Snyder, I believe from the Air Force Academy. This isn't old. DEI is important. He talks out of his ass, of course. How does it help us? Well, it doesn't, as we know. Stand by. Thanks for being here.
Widespread desire to incorporate DE&I across the American landscape. What does the Department of the Air Force hope to achieve in incorporating DE&I policies?
Yeah, I think the short answer on that, we could go way deep on this, but the short answer is we want the best, most capable force that we can get. And we're trying to eliminate the barriers,
So the best, most capable force has nothing to do with DEI. Zero.
What the
Could
hell?
be all Asian short women that are the best pilots. You fly planes. That's not what they want. They want to force in, like you saw a second ago with the individual with the long hair.
Yeah, like Asian short women fly planes. Yeah, because they would fit in a plane. Asians are smart, and I don't know about the women thing though. Why would we pick women to fly the planes? That doesn't make any sense. Men on average have higher IQs.
Space
women better at nursing and clerical work, like the waves were in the beginning of the Navy. The waves, before women just wanted to fucking shoot guns and shit in the military, I guess.
Force, the colonel, they don't want the best. They want to jam shit into roles. I'll link to a video I did here before with them saying that they were going to fire 4,300 white pilots to make up for Pacific Islander pilots.
What?
You see, this is worse.
In the doors and making sure that that we can do that. We can have the best, most capable force that our nation can provide.
How often do you feel the dollar is just not as trustworthy as it used to be? Why Goldco? I purchased a kit from
policy limitation that we have had
to the sponsors of Goldco.
And I think all too often that we have had limitations, either policy limitations that are fired, provide barriers, or we have not done the work with the American public to highlight the opportunities that come with military service, or specifically
what are you talking about, dipshit?
Air Force. So we are getting after both of those. And ultimately, that's really what DEI is getting after. Not identifying the barriers that are currently exist, getting messaging out to the public as to what opportunities do exist, and then just drawing the talent that we need to continue to excel as a force.
We've seen DEI. They force feed in people who don't belong. That is the bottom line. They force feed in groups of people, we'll call it, who don't belong. You saw the Ranger School video I did here, how they push women through. I mean, how many times, if you work with somebody who's a DEI hire, you know it, because they're not good. If you look at their skin, or they're a woman, or they're some sort of ABC, you're like, why are they in charge of us? Well, right there. The Supreme Court Justice, Jackson. I'm hiring a black woman to be the Supreme Court Justice. Not the best one. That was Biden.
And sir, given that you are director of staff, do you have any guidance or input for CGOs on how do we better understand when we've made considerable gains with respects to diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Biden put a black woman for a Supreme Court judge?
The answer probably to a number of questions, and I don't mean to shortchange it by giving you this almost of a platitude of an answer.
Spit it out, stupid.
When we can stop having meetings about it, or when we can stop having specific focused discussions on it, and it becomes part of our DNA, then we've achieved success.
What the fuck does that mean? It's
holy shit! DNA? Listen to this. President Biden has appointed 61 black judges, including 39 black women, who are now serving lifetime appointments on the federal bench. Importantly, nearly 40% of these judges come to the bench with significant experience protecting and advancing civil and human rights. This is from the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights. President Biden has appointed more black lifetime judges than any previous president in a single term. This includes the first black woman appointed to the Supreme Court. Right. Interesting. Since 2021, the Senate has confirmed 15 black judges to federal appellate courts, including 13 black women. Including, what? So 13 of the 15 black judges for federal appellate courts were women. Before President Biden, only 8 black women had ever served at this level of our federal judiciary. No previous president appointed more than 9 black circuit court judges, even those who served 2 terms. Dude, how the fuck is this going to affect our country in a negative way? I feel like it's going to, dude.
You hire the people who want to go. First of all, who wants to go in? And out of that group, who's the best to fly planes, do computer shit, fuel jets? That's the pool you got. You're not going to thrust people in to fuel jets who don't want to be there, to fly planes. No, they are. That's what they're doing.
But I do think that that's one of those things that we're going to have to continue to address. We're going to have to continue to get after it. We are dealing with human beings, either human beings that want to join the Air Force or human beings that are in the Air Force that may not fully grasp or understand where we're going with DEI. So I do see that as an issue for leadership. I see it as an issue for leadership at all levels, that we're going to have to continue to message. We're going to have to continue to dialogue. And maybe those are the...
There's a fella. Can't remember his name. I'll see if I can find it. Air Force Lieutenant Colonel, carried the nuclear football. He said, DI has been thrust in, pushed in. It's making us ineffective, less lethal. He was fired immediately. Just, you're gone. This guy's lying to you. It's not making us better. It's making us worse. We got to have people with common goals. Now, if you're whatever you are, it's unique, but you're good, who gives a shit? That's not what they're doing.
The wrong verbs. I think we're just going to have conversations.
No,
So a quick war story, not that you asked for one. You know, when back in Japan at the last assignment, when the Secretary of Defense provided guidance and direction about having essentially a stand down to talk about diversity and inclusion issues, I met with the...
Now he's the head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, of course, the guy I had to start with. Stand down to talk about diversity, equity, inclusion issues because of George Floyd. Whoa, we're getting along here in Japan. We're doing just fine. I don't have a stand down. What does that mean? They get the weekend off, cry closets? Well, of course it does. It's not about how effective you are. It's many people can thrust into positions that don't belong there.
The team that was my front office, and the dialogue that we had over that 90 minutes was eye-opening to me.
Yeah, I bet.
I will admit that was a flaw or a shortcoming in my own understanding of the people that I work with on a day-to-day basis. But until I had that conversation where I really didn't say anything for 90 minutes, and it took probably about 30 minutes for them to really feel comfortable talking in front of me.
So a Mal struggle session. Imagine that. He just simping, man. Does he have a different opinion? Sure he does. Can he say it? No. He wants to go work at Lockheed Martin when he's done. He's not going to say anything. What's going to happen when Trump elected? Is he fired immediately? How does he switch? This is a genuine statement. He believes in DEI. It's important to the mission. It's the most important thing. I've heard that. Diversity is our greatest strength, right? Diversity what, though? Is it thinking? Absolutely not. Is it... I mean, there's always been diverse when I was in. Long time ago, right? About a third. Black, Hispanic, white. No one cared. And now all of a sudden it's a big issue, nonstop. Somehow it's supposed to make it better, which it's not.
And opening up. But I learned more about them and the issues that they were dealing with on diversity, equality or equity and inclusion that really reshaped in a positive way the relationships and the framework for that. And that's not something you can just do once. You have to...
Jesus H. Christ, this is shit. This is relatively recent. And this guy, General Kevin Schneider, thinks that's the most important thing for the military. When they push DEI, worse recruiting gets. People don't want that shit. That's not when they sign up. But this simp here general is going to jam it down your throat. Even if Trump comes in and says, we're not doing that, it's going to take a long time to unravel that. We had 8 years of Obama pushing this shit. We had Miley pushing this. Remember? He wanted to understand his white rage. We got this guy. Unbelievable. No other military does this kind of stuff that wants to win battles, win wars, be effective. End of story. Thanks for being here. What do you say? I want to hear your comments. More DEI, is it good? Put good DEI or bad DEI.
Look at that thing. Great shape. It was climate controlled too, at least for a good portion of its lifespan. Wow. Might be in pretty good shape. Oh my gosh, that is. Smells like bleached paper. Crisp bread. Right off the bat. Probably stale. Doesn't smell like anything.
1994 Canadian MRE.
Adam's Chiclets. Bubblegum. Really don't see these too often. Probably not many left. Definitely gonna chew it. What's this? Cinnamon Danish biscuits from Dare to eat it. Here, look, 41 gram pack. They actually look pretty good still. Let's find out what the dessert is. Baked cherry dessert. I got it. I finally got it. Unreal. Oh, it's kind of delaminated. No. Oh, man, you know these things. That's how it is. 1993. Oh, jeez. I don't know if it's any good still. Old Freddy Chef. It might still be alright. It's pretty dense. Here's the main. Meatballs and gravy. Look at that print. It's just so basic. A white pack with this, like, they just didn't care. Look at the way they printed that on there. It's like they just used like a little stamp. It's like, alright, throw it down and ready to rock. Let's see how ready to rock! Ah, jeez. Freddy Chef. No major issues visually. I mean, there's just not much to say in any kind of like negative noting upon this one. Not really. 167th day of 1993. It's just old. It's over 3 years old. It's an old retort pouch of meatballs. I mean, we'll see. Plain rice. Giving you the basics here. That's kind of nice though. With the meatballs and gravy, you get rice.
You gotta boil your own rice.
Thing. It's like, oh wow, Constellation. It's like a melange, a mixture of soup, instant. Who knows what that's trying to tell you there? It's some kind of soup mix. Oh, Cream of Leek. Made in Canada by McCormick Canada Incorporated out of Mississauga, Ontario. Mixed flavor fruit.
Flavor crystals.
It's hardened up. Could use an anti-caking agent. Look at that, coffee. 2 of them, 2.4 grams. Spray dried. Nothing but the best. Dare chocolate mint. Oh, cool, mustard. That might still be alright. You know, it might be brown and oxidized, who knows? Probably not. Oh, wow, grape jelly. That's kind of gelatinous. It's dried out a little bit. There's definitely more of a gel squeeze to that than a newer one. And there's a paper towel of unrivaled industrial strength. Here's another grape jelly. And look at that. It says raisin, which is just grape in French. I mean,
is it really just grape in French? You know? Raisin means grape in French?
Flavored jelly. There's your other creamer. 4 grams. Matches. They look pretty nice. Here's another pack of sugar. Sailboat sugar. You know, the one and only. There's a wet nap. They were giving out wet naps 30 years ago. That's pretty cool, you know. Hey, they're really covering the bases too. A toothpick. Last resort, you know. On guard.
Your bayonet is lost.
Alright, let's get this out on your tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start off by checking out that coffee. Here. Coffee instant. Or they call it instant coffee. That's right here. Wow, it's like a dark spray.
It's really interesting that
check it out.
So many people are hooked on coffee.
Look at that stuff. That's like a dark roast. It's kind of awful. I mean, it's normal. It's just, yeesh. When you see spray dried coffee,
Where they have
it looks
to have
like
it
that.
In the MREs, so.
Coffee. You get 4.8 grams total. This is gonna make for a strong cup. Like you can just smell it.
Will you get sick if you don't drink coffee?
Acidic coffee. Oh yeah, that's gonna make for a strong cup.
Oh, so you turn into a slug without it.
Let's go ahead and see if this cream Alik instant soup mix is any good after all this time. Oh, jeez. Looks kind of dark and caked. Ooh, what is that? That's sour. Here. What were they thinking with soup mix? Nobody wants that. Ooh. Look at it. Yeah, that's probably a little bit past its best before. Is it supposed to be brown? It doesn't smell too good. It's like a strong beef bouillon, but it's not beef. Ooh, yeah, here. Gosh. Kind of looks like tomato bisque. There's a piece of leek in there. Probably didn't expect it. Finally get out of that pack by this point. Looks like there's a thickening agent, modified food storage. I don't know, but it's a thickened soup that whoa, that a tad more zesty than it should. It's mixed fruit, beverage base. This thing, it's hardened up, but it looks good. Oh wow, it looks like candy. Here, let's peel it down.
It does look like candy.
Has a slightly spoiled
B
vitamin smell, but it's not overly off-putting, just a tad. Pretty good fruit punch scent to it. Like a Hawaiian punch, spoiled vitamins, yeah, and caked. Here, let's get out there. Let me try this out. You know, by this point, like if you were starving, it'd be pretty good then. I mean, let's face it, it's still pretty good. It's like a delicacy. You know? I mean, how often you get to taste that? Like some kind of cherry Gatorade flavor that doesn't even get, like it's not around anymore. It's like a slightly miserable fruit punch flavor. That, here. Add hot water.
Oh, hot fruit punch.
It'll mix better. It looks fine.
It's like a hot spice tea at the Christmas market. Not tea, wine, hot spice wine. That's what I meant. They have that in Austria.
Now, baked cherry dessert.
Hot wine. You ever had that?
Slight delamination.
Spices in it. It's pretty good, man. They're cheap too. They're like $1, €1 or something a cup. I get people drunk out there in the Christmas market. I mean, you just left, bud.
Retort pouch.
Why are you an asshole?
Cherry cake. The polypropylene on the inside, slightly removed from the aluminum, and then the polyester on the outside was intact with the aluminum. Even it might just be aluminum and
dude, get the fuck out of the way!
Inside. There might not be anything else, and that's questionable.
Well, so now you get there in the way. Go away, Simon.
It smells industrial.
Just jealous she's here now.
Industrial.
You had your
I
time.
bet you there are no
You
left.
left.
They're any good. Here, it's weird, and there's no way I'm gonna eat any of that. It's so definitely past the point of no return. It's no longer food. It would have been great at some point or another. Like probably 20 years ago, it was edible. But not anymore. Just not the best retort canning job for starters. It started to break down. Hydrogenated fat, industrial rank. And it's plasticky and nauseating, like a plasticky, nauseating cherry. We'll break it open and look. I might touch my tongue though, but I probably won't here. Rest. Oh, they're stale. I mean, hey, what did I expect? We'll probably just leave them in the pack. I should just reheat seal it or tape it shut. Here, give them a whiff. Stale. Moldy paper and bread. Plain rice. This ain't good. Well, that's stale too. You know, you can only get some of this stuff to last so long. We're just gonna like put this here for presentation purposes and not rehydrate it. Look,
He jumped to my left.
really
He's
stale.
jealous.
Oh, what is that in there? Is that a little friend? No, it's just, it's trilaminate. Nitrogen flush, my guess, but then can only go so long. Perhaps it wasn't. And there was oxygen in there, and it's just not designed to last very long. Mustard. We'll get around to that in a minute. Let's check this meatballs and gravy. Hey, they smell okay. Wow. Those are TV dinner meatballs from the 90s, and they held up quite nicely. Oh man, that really sucks. These, making a mess too. They look great. They're just really stale. Here. Oh yeah, the cinnamon smell almost overpowers the rancid stale. Like, it's like stale grain, and really, as for grape jelly, it's not too dark. It has some relative color left. Look. A little separated, still relatively tart and flavorful and normal, but like a separation of pectin gel from jelly. Slightly varied in texture. Gosh, that's pretty good. Different. It's like, this is as good as it gets for this thing. Like, this held up the longest, go figure, by far.
Yo, them sideburns. What the heck? I drive a Harley now?
Wow. The thickness of this gravy is perfect. It's like Not too thick, not too thin, savory, but yet not over-flavored. There's no questionable flavors or scents to it. Nothing's off. It's like in the middle of a shelf-stable food war zone. You got one component that made it through and seems to be relatively unscathed, and surprisingly it is the main. The meatballs and gravy itself is not only edible, but it is palatable.
You used to have long hair.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Mama's back.
This is astounding. They almost seem, I know there's fat content, but it seems relatively lean. The slightly metallic flavor that is ever so off-putting is just nothing more than cheap meat. It's like it would be no different in its flavor than a Salisbury steak that sometimes has that slightly metallic flavor to it, especially if it came out of a TV dinner. Just the way it smells and looks. The way it tastes as well. I don't taste any foulness or anything that's off whatsoever. Maintained full sterility and potentially a significant amount of its original nutritional value outside of the retort canning process of slight vitamin and mineral degradation. Like vitamin C, you lose about 25% of it. And like riboflavin, thiamine, vitamin B6 between like 10 and 15%. Like not much of any more than that, maybe 20. No wonder they got rid of it. Like, it's not bad. It's high in sodium. But, I mean, it's to be expected. It's probably the only way it really even flavors it, because it's a brown gravy that has some onion. It's savory, but that's the best part. The meatballs. That's the worst military ration coffee. I'd rather have tea. By that point, maybe I should have just added one pack. Maybe it's tailored out to being like a 12 or 16 ounce portion for one pack, and it's supposed to be weak, yet that accommodates for the bizarre chemical range of flavors and everything detestable of, like, I mean, it tastes like coffee that's been sitting on the pot for like 35 to 45 minutes. It's rough stuff. As for this,
why you say that, Mark?
that's drinkable at best. Wow. I don't know why I keep eating this. It's like, instant minute rice. And that would have been going pretty well with the meatballs with gravy. It's just, retort canning rice wasn't really perfected by this point, so that makes sense. And as for how long it lasted till it went stale, probably like 10 or 15 years. My guess is it's been stale for at least 5. Here. Whoa. Moisture content. A plasticky industrial sweetness. That is nauseating. It's rank. It's definitely not edible. Unfortunately, I won't even try it. These things are stale. This tastes like vitamins. This, it was never good. The meatballs, waste not, want not. Here, see what's going on.
Come here.
It's just...
Your turn, huh? Come here.
Looks perfectly normal.
Come here.
I like the gravy. It's not overpowering in its flavor. I think they put broccoli in the meatball. You know, before USMRE's meatballs and marinara sauce, you had this for Canada. They're like pioneers. Oh, I forgot about the mustard. Maybe it was just as well. Let's see what color it is. Oh,
I gotta give him his medicine now.
I skipped out on it. That stuff got
what the
dark
hell?
and really oxidized. Wow. Kind of want to eat it, but hold on. Let's check this out. Is this any good?
Remember what time I gave it?
Candy.
I pulled this food up.
Let's get the plastic off it. There we go. It's gotta be good to go. Chewy. Oh, that's the best part of the whole thing. It's got chocolate frosting filled mint chew. Taffy. And this, look at that, bubble gum. The flavor. This is the greatest bubble gum ever. Total blast from the past.
I'll do that,
Bubblegum.
no.
Real sugar. Strong flavor. Great outer candy coating crunch. When you ever get that? Like never. Paper towel. Legendary. That's reusable. You could put it in the washing machine and everything. I'm gonna save that. The main is built right on par with USMRE. This thing, I think, had a compromised retort pouch issue, some kind of processing issue, or I'm not sure what. Because look what happened. I mean, it's quite oxidized. As for the cinnamon cookie, had it been tri-laminate packaged, it would have stood a solid chance. Had there been BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole antioxidant, and looks like possibly BHT's already in it. You never know with this frosting. Relative amount of stabilizer. It looks great. It just smells really stale. Cinnamon frosting cookie. But by this point, you can smell the staleness on your fingers. The leek soup is just like turnt milk solids, and who knows what else foul and over savory scent by this point. Just sending off all sorts of red flags to my senses. Oh yeah, that right there. And the wet nap, still good. Nice. Look at that. There we go. Very cool ration, actually. I mean, it's neat. I don't see them often. Lemon detergent. For paper, passing grade. As for the ration, what an experience. Well, anyway, this is Steve 1989. I hope you liked the video, and I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.
Its success may
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
So I had this lady here. She was trying to buy merchandise. Unfortunately, I cannot give her a discount. When she said her brother, I have to follow Ross policy. She does not want to leave the store, and I'm gonna have to trespass.
Okay. Ma'am. Can you hear me? I'm good. You have to leave the store, all right?
Hard of hearing, so.
Wait, you gotta leave the store, all right? If you refuse to leave, you'll be subject to arrest. Okay? You have an ID on you? Can I get your ID?
I'm gonna say no, like everybody else is telling me no.
You said what?
Yeah, Mark, what are you doing, man?
Like I said, if you do not leave, you'll be placed under arrest. Okay? They're asking you to leave. They're not going to give you the discount. Okay? Are you refusing to leave? I'm going to give you one more time.
It's ridiculous.
How is it ridiculous?
I just want a discount.
You just want a what?
I just want a discount. They give their employees discounts, and my boyfriend works for the company, and he has all my money. And so I don't have the money.
Well, they're not going to give any discounts.
But they won't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
What, he owes me money?
My boyfriend works for the company, and he has all my money. And so I don't have the money.
Well, they're not going to give any discounts.
But they won't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine if they won't get the discount, but they won't hold it close for me.
They don't have to hold it close for you. Okay?
I mean,
it's just what?
I mean, we've been there for only a second.
Okay? So you have to leave the store. Okay? There's nothing I can do about it. So if you refuse to leave, you're going to be placed under arrest, okay? For trespass after warning.
I've given you more.
Crossback thing?
Yes, you are.
I'm allowed to be in the store.
Not if they're asking you to leave.
Yeah,
She told you to leave.
to the.
You're not going to be able to speak to the owner of Ross. You got one more time. I'm going to ask you one more time. And if you do not leave, you're going to be placed under arrest.
So you're gonna hurt me.
You're just going to go to jail.
Please don't hurt me. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. Next on three, next.
If you do not leave,
So will you hurt me if I don't leave?
I will place you under arrest.
Will you hurt me? I don't want to be hurt. Okay. You guys really want to prosecute me for trying to get a discount?
This is waste. You guys want to prosecute, right?
Because this is, we're going to be here. This is nonsense.
You guys want to prosecute if he doesn't leave?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to prosecute if he doesn't leave?
Prosecute press charges?
Yes. Next.
Can I contact my store manager about this?
If you say you guys don't want to press charges, we are going to leave without telling her, without removing her from the property. If you guys want to press charges, we'll place her under arrest for trespass after warning.
Let me verify with him, and then I'll have you. Thank you, guys. What's your name?
All right, they're calling their store manager. If you do not leave by the time they get off the phone with him, you're going to be under arrest.
So I'm gonna have to be this way. I just want a discount.
You need to leave.
We're telling you to leave.
I just want a discount.
You don't just get discounts because you want a discount. So you can leave or you can be placed under arrest if they want to prosecute. It's as simple as that, ma'am.
You're seriously gonna arrest me for trying to get
What discount are you wanting?
my boyfriend gets 20% off and he works here.
Okay, your boyfriend is not here.
He will be here after 7 p.m. So I'll be here till he gets here.
You're gonna, if he's really your boyfriend, you're gonna make him lose his job.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna just give me a discount.
No one's going to give you a discount, okay? So you can either leave or you're going to leave in handcuffs and you're going to go to jail for trespassing.
I'm gonna go to jail for wanting a discount.
For trespassing. That's why you're going to go to jail.
Wanting a discount. So,
Okay.
like all I'm asking for is a discount. That's all I want. I just
Well,
want a
the discount's not gonna happen.
Or I want them to hold my clothes. That's all I want.
Okay.
She wouldn't provide ID either.
I asked her and she.
So there's going to be another charge.
I will give you my ID. You're gonna charge me for not giving you my ID.
I'm letting you know, you're free to leave right now, but once they tell us that they want to prosecute, you're going to be placed under arrest. Just so you know, so nothing's a surprise to you.
What does that mean? What is
Go to jail.
What is trespass after warning? What is
Trespass after warning.
They want to press charges for trespass after
It
warning.
means they want you to leave the store and you won't leave the store.
What will happen?
You go to jail.
How long will I be in jail?
So someone bails you out.
Till you bail out.
$1,000 bond.
So I'm gonna go to jail because I'm
So right now
trying
you
to
can leave
get
the
a
store and you won't go to jail.
Like I said, you're
You
free to leave right
drunk or
now.
something?
But I want
we
to.
get told
I want to just buy these clothes.
that they want to press charges, you're going to be in handcuffs and you're going to be in the back of the car.
I just want to get a discount.
You're not getting a discount.
Or I want to hold these clothes so my boyfriend can get.
You're not getting a discount.
Okay, I don't have money. My boyfriend has.
You're not. We just told you you're not getting a discount. You don't have money. You don't have a reason to be inside the store.
That's fine, but
Then leave.
I don't have the money.
Okay, so that means you can't buy the clothes, so you need to leave.
My boyfriend.
Then you can call your boyfriend and tell him to purchase the clothes when he comes to
Fucking
work.
poor
if
guy,
he still has a
man.
job
Holy
after this
shit.
nonsense.
Imagine this guy's your boyfriend.
You guys like
No, the way you're acting is nonsense. You're a grown woman. You need to walk out and leave so you don't go to jail. Have you ever been to jail before?
Okay, I'm not gonna go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Just any place talk this through. Like, what can I do? What else can I do?
We've talked it through already.
There's gotta
We've told you what is going to happen.
There's gotta be another solution, please. Sorry? Please tell me there's another solution.
There is no other solution. You can leave right now because you're not under arrest. They're asking you just to leave the store.
I'm gonna get arrested for wanting a discount.
You're not going to get arrested for wanting a discount. You're going to get arrested for trespass after warning. Right now, you can leave the store.
But like, if you're gonna hurt me, if I don't.
Nobody's going to hurt you. You can leave the store right now.
Yeah. It ain't a secret. My thing's recording too, so.
So I have to go to jail. You do?
No, you have to leave the store. If you don't leave the store, then you have to go to jail.
So, okay. Okay. So if I do not leave, I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Do you tell me my Miranda rights?
You're not detained.
What's the Miranda?
There's no reason to read Miranda.
What is it?
For trespass after warning.
Okay. So what? All right. So we don't have to read the Miranda rights. Okay. What? So okay. Let's. I don't want to go to jail. What else can I do?
If you don't want to go to jail, you can just leave the store. It's that easy.
What can I do besides do that?
All right, perfect, you guys. Thank you. We're trespassing.
I just want to buy these clothes. I don't.
Okay, then you can buy the clothes, but they're not giving you a discount.
I don't. My boyfriend has my money. So I can't buy the clothes.
Okay, so you can't buy the clothes. So then you'll have to leave the clothes here until you get money to buy them.
They won't. That's what they won't.
They want to push charges.
Let's go. Stop resisting.
You're gonna hurt me. You're gonna
Yeah, we
hurt
know.
me.
Stop resisting.
I'm not.
Thanks. Get up.
I'm not.
You want to do it behind the back right there? All right. Did you get your
All right, I'll leave, please.
Nope,
I'll
too late. Nope, too
I'll
late.
leave.
Nope. We already gave you plenty of ample warnings.
Yeah. She also has a
Yeah, I know. I heard you.
Thank you so much.
We just can't charge her with that because she got locked off upstairs. We'll get it for you.
We told you that you'd be placed under arrest, and you just wanted to sit there and record on your phone. Because you thought we were bluffing.
Can I have my phone?
Nope.
You're detained now. Nope.
I need my phone. I need to record what you're doing to me right
We're
now.
recording right now.
For wanting a discount, can you please just give me a phone? So you're taking my phone from me. You're taking my phone from me? Like, so you're
Ma'am, can you
wait,
walk?
you're
Thank
taking
you.
all my belongings?
They're gonna go
Wait,
with
no.
you. Your belongings are gonna go with you.
Then what? Then what are they gonna do?
It's gonna go in your
What are
property.
they? I need my stuff.
Can you
I need
walk
my
so
stuff.
we
That's
don't-
my phone. Like I need my things. You can't take my things from me. Though.
We're not taking
Like
your
please, my stuff is over there and I want it. And
Coming with us.
Can you stand up so we don't have to drive you?
Please don't do this. Please don't do that.
We told you what was going to happen.
I'm right behind you.
Instantly get my shoe. Please.
I got it. Let's go.
Try your shoe. Come on.
Stop tensing up. You're going to get another charge.
Listen, can you walk so you don't get hurt?
Are you gonna hurt? So you're
No
gonna
one wants to hurt
me?
you.
Come on, please, like, don't hurt me. Like,
This is my phone.
Here, the other way. Do you want us to take it?
We're already here.
Now? Yeah, we're going to get her resisting too.
Yeah.
come on, you're gonna hurt me.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Don't hurt
No
me.
one is trying to hurt you.
Please don't hurt me.
All right, cool. You have anything on you? Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Can I please put that with us down?
No, but you're going to free ride to the Orange County Jail.
Grab her leg.
She's caught on me.
I just want a discount. I just want a discount. I just want a discount.
Let's just grab.
Please, I just.
What we're going to do
I just want a
is
discount.
we're going to put her in the car backwards,
I
right?
just want
And then you're going to go on the other side of the car and pull her in by her legs.
You're gonna hurt me because I want a discount. You're seriously gonna hurt me because I want a discount.
You got her? Ready?
Yeah. You're hurting me. My arm. My arm. My arm. My arm.
Stop resisting.
Yeah, go on the other side of the car.
Got her?
Yep.
Oh, resist. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'll get you the statement.
I think she has her stuff on her. I think she has some raw stuff in there.
And it will be time to look to the lights because Formula One is about to go racing again. The final sprint race of the season is underway, and it's a good launch off the line for our pole sitter. Lando Norris got the launch that he needs. Can Oscar Piastri put pressure on George Russell for P2? The answer to that is not into the corner, maybe on the outside. It's Lando Norris who finds himself with the lead, and Oscar Piastri who roars by to take second place. A nice start for both McLarens, who are 1 and 2 at the moment. Russell drops down to third. Sainz hangs on to fourth, but it's a climb for Lewis Hamilton. Despondent yesterday. He is on the attack today. He's moved up 2 places to 5th as Norris leads Piastri on lap number 1 of 19.
And a lesser spotted Verstappen going a little bit backwards at the start. Hulkenberg's managed to jump him, but really feisty stuff there from Oscar Piastri, who you just sensed felt that he let it slip the pole position yesterday. Didn't quite get his lap together, but he's got his start together.
This is on board with Max Verstappen in 9th position.
He's offline, and the other thing with the wind is it's blowing more sand onto the track, and no one's been on that part of the racetrack so far.
Well, over-serious for an understatement.
Quickly see what happened to Checo then, green light.
So you've got to wait for all the cars to go past before you get the green light.
Wow, he's like pulling away as if he had a dozen eggs in the back of the car.
This is what it looked like on board for Franco Colapinto. There you go, there's the green light. Thinks about doing it on the outside, does so on the outside.
That is brilliant. Brilliant instinctive stuff from Colapinto.
Big lap coming up now for Oscar Piastri. Can he get inside DRS range? He's not doing this out of choice, really. McLaren happy with the position that they're in, gaining points, but Russell's gaining as well, and that is a bold look to the inside. Can he force Piastri off the racing line? It was a mere look last time. This lap around, far more intent from Russell.
Just turn into me.
Here's the lunge down the inside. Looks like he's got clean racetrack. Ooh. And yeah, that actually does give you another perspective on it. You can understand why George was saying, well, hold on a minute, he cut across my bow. And that's exactly what happened with him in the Grand Prix last year with Lewis Hamilton, who then went into the gravel.
Jolene's wincing, seeing how close Oscar's getting to the front of the field. Here's a pass from Max Verstappen to the inside of Pierre Gasly, and Verstappen, first time he's lost positions in any race all year, but he's just gained a place there. Here's an opportunity for the Ferrari in 6th position to turn it into 5th to the inside. The 2 future teammates nearly banging wheels. And Charles Leclerc's looking for 5th place, but Lewis Hamilton doesn't want to give it up yet. And Hamilton versus Leclerc is resuming next year, but is that a preview of what's to come? Because Hamilton takes it back, or can he? No, sweeping around the outside to finally claim 5th place. Well, if that's a sign of things to come, bring it on.
Let's have another look. Big slipstream for Leclerc. This is the closest he was. Went down the inside. The thing is with this first corner, it encourages you to hold it round the outside. Lewis gave Charles plenty of space. It wasn't quite like the Piastri-Russell moment. And then he has the inside for turn 2, at which point Leclerc was very aggressive at holding it around the outside. And they were really respectful with each other, actually.
George Russell is going to have another lunge.
On board with the driver currently in 3rd. Will he be given a car's width? Aggressive defence from Oscar Piastri. We saw it from the nose cam. Piastri still in 2nd place, but he's lost that DRS, and Russell is on the charge.
Mate, that was late. Twice now.
In fairness, that was quite a late reaction move. Not enough to warrant a penalty, but he was definitely watching the mirrors.
It will will be back-to-back sprint victories as Lando Norris comes tight out of the final line, comes across the line, and Oscar Piastri takes the sprint win. At the very end, Oscar Piastri goes past Lando Norris, and the McLaren swap on the 19th and final lap on the last corner. Piastri beats Norris across the line by a 1/10 of a second, and there was a twist in the tail. Back-to-back sprint wins in Qatar for Oscar Piastri. This is the moment where it was decided.
We finish in this order. Finish in this order, we're happy.
So Norris was told by Will Joseph to finish in the order, but he never wanted team orders this year, and he felt the need to repay the favour from Sao Paulo. Norris taking the choice on his own to overrule the team and to give back the win that Piastri handed to him in Sao Paulo.
Oh,
at the
I
next
see.
sprint race here in Qatar.
The guy who was in the lead let off the
Thank you
gas.
for the teamwork. Much appreciated, and great load of points, so thanks everybody.
Piastri won't mind. It's a win. Norris, I don't think, will be too cut up that he's lost that one either. It's just a strange way to end it. And it's complicated as well, because trying to execute that, the top four finished within 4/10 of a second.
You don't get many races settled by 1/10 of a second. This season's had everything, including McLaren swapping at the final corner of the last lap. It means that Oscar Piastri takes his second sprint win, and they have both come here in Qatar. Lando Norris is in second place. George Russell.
They're not even in it.
Oh my goodness me!
Stick it on and send him out.
No one's there waiting for him.
Oh, and he locks up his front wheels.
Michael Schumacher gets all the luck, doesn't he? This time, oh no,
It's on fire! It's on fire!
It's difficult. They can't. It's exactly the same problem.
It's on fire, Ted! The car's on fire! We haven't seen this for years, since the big fire of the Benetton of Jos Verstappen and Michael Schumacher. What's he going to do?
Send it out. No problem. It's only a bit on the surface. That's fine. I mean, the exhausts are running red hot underneath that engine cover. And of course, as we know, they top exit the exhaust now, but they're still probably best part of a metre away. Michael's sitting there remarkably calmly. I think I might have been tempted to jump out of that, but he didn't. And what's this then? This is tyres that are not ready to go on. There was a blanket on the right front. So unusually we see a mistake from Red Bull in a pit stop.
I'll tell you, Martin, that's obviously a late call. Sorry to come over you, but I can see that there was an option out there. Mark Webber straight in as well into the Red Bull box. So more confusion as the tyres are coming out. They're carrying the tyres to the car. So he's losing a huge amount of time.
And I wonder if they've got the right tyres on Vettel's car then. Were they expecting Mark Webber into the pit stop and not Vettel? So a dreadful half minute for the Red Bull team.
Anthony Davidson is up to third for Super Aguri. He's kept his car very much on the track.
Anthony Davidson in the Super Aguri comes into
Nobody's
the pit.
there.
No one's there waiting for him.
Obviously a bit of a surprise pit stop there. Whether he's got a problem, we don't know. Running P3, the team work.
I don't want to get copyright on this. They might play, but it seems like they might. They have music and everything on it. I'm gonna go end this show. It's almost this Saturday. Alright, so y'all went to bed at like midnight. Thanks for hanging. See, I'm flared up too, so I'm not feeling well. You know, I just want to relax. Everybody for coming through. You Ted. Steve, Miss Fungal, Mark, Hopper. Hey, too. See, thanks again.
Another one.
Meow, 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 meow.